Hey everybody, my name is Krista Lyle and I'm an independent Jamberry consultant. Thank you for joining us here in the 6 days of Christmas parties and for supporting your direct sales friends. Um, I wanted to show you a really quick application. I know we've got the official Jamberry application video and it's great. I do a little shorter version of that. I found that I don't have to do all of those steps in that order. So I'm just going to share that with you real quick and show you that, like I've said, you can do this at home. Clearly, I look a hot mess, but it's Sunday night. I'm a school teacher. I'm going to bed in like 15 minutes. So I do apologize for this, but this is real life. This is how I do my nails. I don't have to get all fancied up and worry about seeing people because you know you're going to see somebody at the nail salon. So let me get started. I've already done one hand. I use Tinsel Time. That's this little Christmas wrap. And then I've got gel on these two fingers. It's Mr. DJ. And I also did a coat of gel on the wraps as well, just because it helps them stay secure a little bit longer. And I like to have the same thickness, if that makes sense. So here's my sheet. It is a mixed mani sheet, meaning it has both sets of wraps on it. I've already cut into it. I'm going to apply, boom, 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 and you'll see how quick and easy it truly is. One difference for me in the video, I'll scoot this down here so you can see, is I do use my fingers. They show you, lift up with the stick, don't touch it, but I do touch it because I am not all that coordinated, so I need all the help I can get. I had to check and make sure I was on the right finger. So as you notice, I'm not even applying any heat at this point. I am just sticking it right on my nail. Line it up. I'm just going to kind of press from the back, middle, and sides. Even it out. I don't want it touching any skin. And I've got my heater over here. We'll pop that on. Let it warm up while I apply some more pressure. You can see there's a little bit of skin. Hopefully you can see that. And that's what you want. You don't want it touching the skin anywhere. Alright. Then I just stick it in front of the heater for a few seconds. Just get it warmed up a little bit. And then again, I do some pressure. I pull a little bit on the ends. Get that nice good seal. And then I'm just going to snip off some of that extra so I can continue working. I'll go back and file off the rest after it cools down. So then I had this little guy on my next finger. Pick him up. Put it right there in the center. Again, we don't want to touch any skin. If you see it's touching the skin, it's okay to lift it up a little bit. I mean, it's not ideal. But since I haven't applied any heat, it's really not going to do any damage yet. So let me make sure I get a good seal. Again, I'm just going to stick it in front of the heater for a few seconds. You can use a blow dryer for this if you don't have the Jamberry heater. I just find it so much easier to have this hands-free way of doing it. I'm so uncoordinated. The first few times I tried to apply wraps, I was a mess trying to juggle everything. Alright, so normally I would let them cool a little bit more, but it's no big deal. I'm going to go ahead now, and this is how I finish my wraps. You can use nail clippers and cut them if you like, or you can do it just simple as this. Just take your nail file and file downward, not being too rough. You can see it starting to peel away a little bit. That's it. And I usually hit the corners just so it's nice and smooth there. Get this one here. And one of the tips and tricks that you may or may not have heard of before is the baggie method. And all that is, I don't typically do it when I apply gel over them, but you take a Ziploc bag, literally. Let me find one. And then you would just wrap it around your finger and stick it back in front of the heat. And it's going to give you a little bit of an extra seal. I'm sorry I don't have the heater pulled up all the way, guys. That was kind of an error on my part. And again, just kind of twist it tight. And it gets hot, so you're not going to keep it here very long. But you can see nice, smooth finish there. So thanks for hanging out with me. The application process can be difficult at first, but it's not going to be difficult in the long run. Stick with it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to help. Thanks.